What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Your Average Gentleman. It is your boy Evan. In today's video, I'm gonna sit down, answer some of your questions. I'm gonna do it freestyle. I might blabber some nonsense, so bear with me. Let me know down in the comments if you like such content. So the question today comes from Broken Joker. Sup, man? Hey Evan, can you post a video on how to get required amount of muscle mass, as you are a perfect example of how a male body should look like? Well, thank you, my friends, for posting that question. I wouldn't say that I'm a perfect example, but I'll take that. Here we go. So basically, here are the questions. Bam! I'm gonna go through them one by one, so sit tight, and without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so the first question, at what age do you started taking care of your body? Like, when did you start going to the gym, having proteins and stuff? I first started going to the gym about 5-6 years ago, 2015, after I have just completed my national service. That was when I was 22 years old. I'm 27 this year. For those of you who don't know, here in Singapore, we have 2 years of mandatory military service. And I started to take care of my body, my fitness back in military days, of course, because I mean, it's military. But I only did body weights. I did a ton of push-ups, sit-ups, running. So I only started to go to the gym after I've completed my national service in 2015. At the beginning, I took whey protein powder for about 2 to 3 years, and then I stopped. Because it's so funny, right? Because I ran out of protein powder one day and I was just like, you know what? Let's just stop taking protein powder for a while and see what happens. And I don't see that much of a difference. Okay, so here's a little bit of a fact and information for you, right? The main function of a protein is to rebuild and to repair your muscles. Protein doesn't necessarily grow your muscle mass per se. It is your calorie intake, overall calorie intake, that is growing your muscle mass. So even if you intake a lot of protein but your calorie intake is not enough, your muscle mass is not gonna grow that much. But of course, you shouldn't be eating too little protein. If not, your muscles won't be able to recover and you won't be able to rebuild those muscle tissues. So here's a breakdown of my protein intake nowadays, right? I don't take protein powder. So in the morning, I eat 3 whole eggs, which is about 18 grams of protein. And for lunch, I typically eat about half to 3/4 of a chicken breast worth of protein, which is around 30 something grams of protein. And for dinner, I eat another half to 3/4 chicken breast worth of protein, which is another 30 something grams of protein. It is about 80 something grams of protein every day. You know, typically fitness articles will recommend people to intake 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight for people who exercise. But I am eating more like 1 grams of protein every kilogram of my body weight. By the way, I am 79 to 80 kilograms, but I feel okay. I'm not aiming to grow my muscles super quickly. I am in for the long haul. You have to know that if you decide to work out and be serious about your fitness, it is a lifelong commitment. That is a long answer for your first question, but I hope it helps. Okay, now on to the second question. Were you chubby in your childhood, or slim or medium? And how much time you took to get into this perfect shape? Wow, okay, let me show you some of my childhood photos, right? But promise me, don't laugh. Before I was 8-9 years old, I was skinny. I was pretty skinny. Then I became chubby and overweight from 9 all the way to 16 years old, when I was like 87 kilograms at my heaviest. I am 181 centimeters, by the way. And then I had a crush on this girl, and I thought that she wouldn't like someone who's overweight, so I dieted and lost my weight all the way to 68 kilograms. That is almost 20 kilograms. Then when I was in military, I maintained my body weight at around 73-74 kilograms. And in university, I bulked up to about 87-88 kilograms at one point. And if you watch my earlier videos, some of them I might be a little bit chubby if you go and check it out. And right now, I am around 79 kilograms, about 10 kilograms lighter than my university days. Dang! So you can see my weight is kind of fluctuating, right? But I kind of like my current weight. It makes me run faster. I am trying to train up my running, by the way. Losing weight and gaining muscles, it all takes time, right? It needs you to be patient and consistent. Okay, on to the third question. How much importance is the diet for building muscles like you, and can you share your nutrition chart? Honestly, I don't really keep track of my macros and my nutrients, right? I'm not like I have to eat this much calories, this much proteins, this much fats, this much carbohydrates. I just kind of eat whatever that is on my menu of the day. But I always make sure that I don't overeat. I don't eat until beyond too full. But to answer your question, in terms of diet, it is definitely as important as working out. Now, some people may argue that diet is more important than your working out, but I say they're about equally important. Because I mean, no matter how much you diet, how much you focus on your nutrients, if you don't work out, then you're not gonna build muscles. But I do agree that maintaining a diet is much more harder than keeping up your workouts. Because working out is the fun part, right? You get to lift that iron, you get to get that pump. But diet is all about foregoing your unhealthy and junk food, right? Diet is all about focusing on your healthy nutrients and your healthy macros. If you want to be a bodybuilder, yes, you have to maintain a super strict diet plan. But for me, I just want to be healthy and happy, right? So I'm not that strict. I am not like super shredded and super lean or anything. I would say I am about 20% or just a little under 20% body fats. You can see a little bit of my abs, but it is not so prominent. Definitely need to put in more work on that. So for my diets, I just make sure I don't overeat. I don't eat any unhealthy and junk food. I don't eat any fried stuff, any sugary stuff. For example, your fried chicken, your bubble tea, any cakes, all nopes. Well, maybe once a year. So if you want to be in shape, you gotta be willing to stick to and commit to a balanced and a healthy diet. Okay, question number 4. Is gym really that important for building muscles or staying fit? Can you tell us how and what is the best way to build your body and maintain healthy body mass? For staying fit, nope, you don't need a gym. You can build a perfectly fit and healthy body just by doing your bodyweight exercises like your pull-ups, your push-ups, your sit-ups, your squats, and your running. But if you want to build some serious muscle mass, you want to lift some weights, then a gym will definitely be a better option. What is the best way to build your body? Again, it all depends on your goal. If you just want to be lean, then you don't necessarily need a gym. If you want to bulk up, you want to gain mass, then yeah, definitely I would recommend the gym. Like I mentioned earlier, building your body and maintaining your fitness and your physique, it is a lifelong commitment. It is a lifelong journey. You can never be too perfect. You can always improve. So learn to love the process. Learn to love going to the gym. Learn to love working out. And learn to love sculpting your body. Okay, now on to question number 5. This one is just out of curiosity, like how do you take care of your fitness, how much time do you spend in the gym, which healthy food do you crunch, and how much time will it take to get a healthy body from a skinny one. By the way, I love your content, bro. Do help me out with this stuff. Love you too, bro. Happy to help. Me personally, I go to the gym 5 times a week, about 1 to 1.5 hours per session. I also run 5 or 6 times a week, ranging from 1 kilometers to 2.4 kilometers depending on how I feel. It is really important to do cardio as well because it trains your heart, your lungs, and it leans you down. For diets, I try to eat a lot of whole food, which means no processed food. I eat a lot of vegetables. I just love vegetables. How much time to get a healthy body from a skinny one? Well, it also depends. It depends on what is your weight now and what is the ideal weight that you want to achieve. With consistent training and diet, you will be able to see major transformation of your body within like 3 to 4 months. A healthy rate of muscle growth is about half a kilogram or 1 pound per month, which means after 1 year you will be able to gain a solid 6 kilograms of muscle mass. And if you are a beginner, it is likely to be even more. People typically gain the most amount of muscle mass in their first year of working out, and after that it just gets harder and harder each year because of diminishing returns. When you are first starting out, focus on your squats, your bench, your deadlift, These big three, these are compound exercises which uses different muscle groups which will help to build your body in a more comprehensive and a full body way. You can easily find many beginner workout routines online. I recommend the Strong Lift 5x5. I'll link it down below. It is a beginner workout, right, which focuses on your squats, your deadlifts and your bench. And if you wanna, you can throw in some pull-ups, which is my favorite exercise of all time. Throw in some leg pull downs, some military press, bicep curls, tricep push downs. There are just a gazillion different types of exercises and workout routines. I'm not gonna overwhelm you right here, right now. You'll get there, you will get familiar with all these along the way. But your squat, your bench and your deadlift, these are your bread and butter. These are your core workout exercises when you are just starting out in the gym. One thing I really want to emphasize is to maintain good form, or rather maintain perfect form when you are doing these exercises, because if you don't, it is really likely that you're gonna get injured. And that is basically it for today's video. I need to get out of here. This video is way too long, and this is probably also my most narcissistic video ever, but I'm really having fun and I hope that you found this video helpful. Smash that thumbs up button for me, destroy it if you can, and if you have a question for me, leave it down below. I would love to answer your questions, and if it is a question that warrants a video response, I will do a video just for you. If you're new to this channel, make sure to click onto the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see every one of you in my next video. Bye!